Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over a facial detection code. This code is going to be run through Anaconda, but could easily be run through your Raspberry Pi and directly through your camera with a few small edits of the input video frame. Quickly going over the important parts of this code. Um, Here we are counting the frames. Here we're getting the total number of frames, which you'll see both of those be outputted to the uh, prompt window. Here we are defining the video output parameters and loading the model from the disk, which the model pro2text and model will be uh, also at the bottom of the video. Here we are applying the facial detection to each video frame, and most importantly, our while loop is going to construct the blob and pass the blob through the network. All right, next we're going to have a for loop that's going to define our confidence and an if statement that's going to filter out the weak results and define our bounding box. And within this if statement, we're going to draw and filter everything else that we're going to do, such as add text to the top of the box that defines our confidence. And we're also going to do another video that colors in the face of the box to totally black out the face that's detected. A little thing that I did for my code in particular is I added a smiley face to the center of the box that's defined off of the radius in the X direction. That way, the smiley face of the box changes with the box size, and you'll see that within the video. We are also going to blur the face in another video, and this is shown here. I did a kernel size of 5151 because my video has a face that is very close, so it requires a larger kernel size in order to completely blur uh, the possible face detected. All right, next I will do a demo. All right, now for the demo. So I'm going to have 4 clips for you guys. The first clip is going to be a simple box around the face. The second clip is going to black out the face completely. The third clip is going to blur the face. And the final clip is going to be a different video that has multiple faces, and it'll show things like hats and glasses and how it affects the code. All right, so I'm now going to run the code to prove that it works. I'm only going to run it one time just to show you that it works for the first video. The next videos are just going to be me showing you what it looks like to save processing time. All right, so we got 354 frames, and this is what it looks like. So there's our good old Anchorman, and he's got a red box around him, and we've got a pretty high confidence level that there is a face within that video, and we can see that even when it backs out, you can still see the face. All right, so I ran my code for blacking out the face, uncommenting the lines of code I showed you earlier, and this is how it turned out. So as you can see, the face is now blacked out with a little smiley face in the center of it, showing that there is still a face there, but you cannot see it. All right, so I've ran the code for our third demo, and this is how it turned out. So as you can see, I used a regular blur to blur the face within the bounding box, and I used a 5151 kernel size, and this is how it turned out. All right, for our final demo, I implemented our facial recognition code to a clip from Talladega Nights. This is an interview showing multiple faces at one point in time. And it's a good depiction of how things like hats, glasses, and turning the face can kind of affect a facial recognition code. And this is how it turned out. So just by her turning her head with those glasses on, or him bending his head, you can see that um, it really affects the code, and the facial recognition loses sight of that, and I could lower my confidence threshold in order to fix this, but then we might start getting other non-faces being recognized um, within the code. All right, as always, thank you for watching and click the bell to subscribe.